Hi viewers, I'm Purple Celery. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing the third and final Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, The Giggle. And as a heads up, there will be massive spoilers ahead, so I recommend that you watch the episode before watching this video. So we finally got a multi-Doctor story. That was not quite what I was expecting. We also saw an old companion, Mel, from the classic series come back. There were also references to previous companions from the new era. We also got a glimpse of the first Doctor. So all in all, this felt to me like a proper special, a special, if you will. I enjoyed the premise of this story. I am a bit of a sucker for the whole, the world's gone mad type stories. I'm thinking of, for example, the novel The Fog by James Herbert, Cell by Stephen King, the movie 28 Days Later. This was a nice twist on the genre. Everyone's gone mad because they feel as though their opinion is right and they are prepared to defend their opinions even if it means bodily harm or even death. It was a nice bit of social commentary on the way the world operates today, in the sense that many people are keyboard warriors, they insist upon being right, they're not willing to listen to other people, they want to cancel anyone else who thinks differently from them. So yes, I did enjoy that quite a bit. I also liked the use of Stooky Bill, the puppet. Apparently he was a real puppet used by John Logie Baird back in the day, which was interesting to know. I also liked seeing Unit again. That building, incidentally, looked amazing. Always good to see Kate Lethbridge-Stewart again. Enjoyed seeing Mel as well. I liked how she was kind of there to serve as a warning to the Doctor that if you wander for too long, if you run for too long, by the time you're ready to come back home, there might be no one left for you. Also, Neil Patrick Harris as the toy maker, he was delightfully bonkers, I reckon. Enjoyed the scene where he dances through the rose petals in the unit building. And so apparently he had the Master as a gold tooth, which is quite bizarre and just opens up the question of how the heck that actually happened. Incidentally, we do see somebody pick up that gold tooth at the end of the episode. It looked like a lady's hand with bright red nail polish. I'm thinking, is it Lucy Saxon? For the life of me, I cannot remember what happened to her when we previously saw her. Or even Missy. Maybe the gold tooth was like one of the male versions of the Master, but Missy is somehow still out there. I would really love to see another multi-part Master story, this time with John Sim, Michelle Gomez and Sacha Dhawan. That would be quite awesome. The toy maker also referred to Legion's coming, which is slightly disturbing. And he also made reference to somebody else who he didn't want to play games with because he was afraid of them, which again is quite concerning. And I'm just trying to think who the heck that could be. Is it somebody who we've already met, like say Davros, or is it somebody who we haven't seen yet? So now let's talk about the 14th Doctor. This is a guy who is haunted by his past and tortured by guilt. And obviously the toy maker taunting him with that puppet show showing his old companions dying didn't really help matters. You may recall that the 10th Doctor was a bit arrogant at times. He was very aware of and pleased with his own cleverness. And now we saw in this episode that it's all coming back to bite the 14th Doctor. And I felt that David Tennant portrayed that really well with that, haunted look, the slightly, unshaven look about him. I liked how his friends, Donna and Mel and the 15th Doctor had to be there for him, had to comfort him and reassure him that, hey, it's not your fault. And they had to show him that there was a way forward. Because the 14th Doctor's coping mechanism of just running and not stopping and talking about it and facing his demons clearly wasn't working. It was eating him up. And speaking of the 15th Doctor, let's talk about that biogeneration. I feel like this is going to be somewhat divisive among fandom. No pun intended, by the way. But I was okay with it. I suspect this is just going to be strictly a one-off. It only happened thanks to a unique set of circumstances namely the toy maker meddling in the regeneration process. So I doubt that it's something that we're going to see again. It was a funny feeling though. Normally when I watch the regeneration episodes, it's very much a bittersweet feeling. It's really sad because the old Doctor is essentially dying, but it's happy because there's like a new Doctor coming in. This time around, obviously the old Doctor didn't die, so to speak, so it wasn't bittersweet, it was just sweet. Incidentally, that scene at the end where the Doctor sits down with essentially what is his new family, Donna and Rose and Sean, her husband, and Sylvie, her mum, and Mel, that was really heartwarming. But the cynic in me thinks that Russell T Davies wrote this ending because he wants to keep David Tennant up his sleeve just in case he wants to put Tennant in future episodes. So you know what, I can totally see in 10 years time, the 70th anniversary special, I can totally see David Tennant coming back for that as the 14th Doctor. I was also thinking too after this episode, okay, so the Doctor is happy now, he has his family now, but these humans aren't going to live forever. Like within a few decades, they're all going to be deceased, and the 14th Doctor is still going to be alive, which means that he'll just be lonely all over again. Unless, of course, he becomes the family friend of Donna's descendants, like if like Rose, Donna's daughter, has children of her own and so forth, whether the Doctor then sort of like, you know, becomes the ongoing family friend of Donna's descendants. A bit like, if you've read the children's novel Charlotte's Web, a bit like the pig Wilbur with Charlotte's children and grandchildren and so on. And finally, I just want to touch on Ncuti Gatwa. Oh my goodness, I love this guy already. He is flamboyant, he's cheeky, he's wise, he's kind, he's caring, and he totally rocks a pair of white underpants. So I can't wait to see more of him in future episodes, and you can take from that what you will. All in all, I would give the Giggle 9 out of 10. It gets a point off because I felt like Donna was a little bit underutilised in this episode. She was mainly there to, I guess, convince the Doctor at the end that he should stop running and put down roots and stay in one place for once. And she did have the best line in the episode. It was something like, my name's Donna and you're a goner. That was pretty funny. But anyway, as always, these are just my thoughts. So what did you guys think of the episode? Actually, you know what? Screw you guys. I don't care what you thought about the episode because my opinion is the right one. Sorry, I couldn't resist doing that. In all seriousness, I always love to hear what you guys think. So yeah, please do leave your comments in the comments section below. Give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It looks like the next Doctor Who episode is going to be the Christmas special, so I shall be back then to review it. In the meantime, this is Purple Celery over and out. As always, thank you for watching.